Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir tous. Bienvenue. Welcome to the latest update from Positive Continent News. Of course, I'm your host, Alima P. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your likes, shares, and your follows. Please continue to do so. And subscriptions, because I do upload this on 2 different platforms. I am very happy to share these updates on the global platform and in the community for a global change. Alrighty, so this next update is coming from DW News, which is a German broadcast station. I like the way overall that they conduct their interviews, and I feel like the global community has a fair share at speaking their voice and giving their perspective about different things. I will be attaching the link to this video as well so you can find out and check out the latest, basically what this interview is about, and you can hear verbatim what was being discussed. This was an exclusive interview that was done with Felix Tshisekedi in a previous update on YouTube, I believe. I explained a couple of months ago that he recently was reelected for a second term as the president of DRC, aka Democratic Republic of Congo. So they sat down with him, and he basically said that he wants Apple out of Eastern DRC. If you don't know, now you know. DRC is the most mineral rich country on the continent and in the world. If you're looking at minerals and earthly materials like that, DRC is the richest. If you don't know as well, coltan is a key mineral that is in many electronics, including phones. He is particularly calling out Apple. I believe most of the tech world is involved in the exploitation and illegal mining of various minerals on the continent, everywhere else in general that has these minerals on other continents, and specifically in DRC. Eastern DRC has been ravaged with war for the past 30 years, which is concentrated in that region. To give you a backstory, during the Rwandan genocide in the 90s, that's a country that borders Eastern DRC. It spilled into Eastern DRC for various reasons, which has led to war crimes, a lot of violence, a lot of rapes. So basically, what happens is that there are people who are digging for these minerals to get paid from big tech companies, and compared to what most people pay for phones, specifically iPhones, they're getting raped in multiple ways, both physically, spiritually, emotionally, in every way possible, because some of these people barely have shoes to wear. They don't have the proper equipment. So they're basically getting exploited, and this has caused a conflict. So Felix Tshisekedi is explaining his dissatisfaction with this, the fact that hundreds of thousands of Congolese people have died because of these minerals, probably about 1 million, and how he wants to make sure that human rights are respected, number one, that people are getting compensated what they're supposed to, number two. He didn't say it, but it's a part of it. He also wants to point the finger at Paul Kagame, who you all may or may not know is the current president of Rwanda. Rwanda has been celebrated for being such a clean country, such a developed country that has moved forward since the Rwandan genocide. But I cannot ignore that this is not the first time that I've heard this about Paul Kagame. This is not the first. And he is also involved in the Rwandan genocide. I believe he is from the Tutsi tribe, which was the tribe that was getting massacred, but he has heavy involvement in that war as well. So looking at it from an equity standpoint and from a point that the average everyday person wins, it is not okay to take from another country to build your own. He also accuses Paul Kagame of having his administration or people from his team, people from his country illegally steal or take minerals out of DRC and have it stamped, he explained, from an NGO and then sold to these different tech companies. So a lot of stealing and exploitation is going on. When asked if he wanted to meet Paul Kagame, he basically said no, but said yes just to tell him that he's a thief. I'm repeating what this man himself said, and I'm repeating what I personally have read throughout the years about Paul Kagame. I don't know much about him in this sense, besides some of the things that I repeated, but it's come from multiple sources. Are you all willing to let go of your iPhones? Are we all willing to let go of our smartphones and electronics? If not, are we all willing to pay a higher price so that the people who mine for these items can get paid what they deserve, so they can have the proper equipment, so DRC can get their proper compensation? Let's just say this all works out. What if he takes Paul Kagame and Rwanda to the Human Rights Council or take them to The Hague and is successful? I'm going to say in about 10 years, maybe iPhone will be no longer. So I don't have an iPhone. I just want to know what your thoughts are, because you all pay a lot of money for iPhones. I don't know how much they cost anymore. Maybe $1,000+. I have a smartphone, obviously, because I'm making this video, but I would like to know what your thoughts are. Are you willing to pay more money? Are we all willing, who live in the developed world, to pay more money for these electronics so these people can be rightly compensated who dig for the very minerals that power our electronics? I'm going to attach the link to the actual video again, like I said. I would love you to watch it, and please share your thoughts. You all take care until next time.